Sa action o action. Me say you no be na ya dwen yes mahama ba within 1 year you best sound ko for ko gumbe 1,000. What disappointing.
They have changed things. Compared to where we were and today, this government has done well. I will never sit here and tell you that NDC is losing power. It is your brain.
1 year ni Yegusuka story. 1 year ni they are still complaining. And I will yeska and I chronoko ha and I say Maba, you have no excuse. Ma changing chief justice, Mukra parliament, executive, you have no excuse. What are you doing to make sure say the people of Ghana they see those who wrecked their nation in 8 years put behind bars and they are doing more yet.
We buy and can find 2 million a juma and a winning SHS 40 and Kasan and Kwasa we can't and so why are you angry? Are you not ashamed to say there was a government in power and we have 500,000 youth on the street looking for jobs? Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed as an MPP person to even sit on TV to say the government needs to recruit and pay the people their money back? Are you not ashamed?
More cars and Kofu ya Kronfo and Kofu ya Kronfo Ghana for 20 and Kofu the 2 me and nothing I Ghana for edit 2 me and no damn and war because here no be my Ghana 40 as you say I'm for 2 me and no damn and NDC I be a day it Ghana 40 and I Ghana for the parliament in Ashamunsa mo how they say you
abisi yamo bibi akwaba na yemfambra mega TV and platform we eso in fact chairman Freemind ne buefu na wakasa papa uti nsema na woka in fact uti musi bibia ha no na Kevin Tailor nso aba montin so abeka nsem bi okiremu a obi bia obeka se NDC ebelusu election 2029 no na 2028 no na nipa kro nim de oka na ban no afi na wahye niam ase you don't expect him to jail anybody within 1 year say a prosecution ne koso na se nyanko nwie ya ade na wo se omujeli nipa no muntie nipa no enu ma se manase omuntie the side of the case na basa po na your papa enyo de Kevin di sembia ba monte so na indirectly no or responded to chairman Freemind but wamboni din because on anyone in good terms ebia this time around there wonka but yenti how Kevin ono so shaase esika na nsem no e woni show no eso mesro so document betum na wa like na wa share na foforo enibia Kevin Tailor Loud Silence TV ni show na oye no yenti nsem odi tudwa ekoba beto so.
They have changed things. Compared to where we were and today, this government has done well. I will never sit here and tell you that NDC is losing power. It is your brain. That is how you feel because you are not being realistic to yourself. Be realistic to yourself. When you get realistic, when you become realistic to yourself, you understand. And I can tell you and I can put my life on the line. The NDC will win 2029. There's no doubt about it. Because I have a whole data on the developmental work this government is doing, changing people's life directly and indirectly. And I know the changes the government is doing. I am not scared. If you meet me and you tell me NDC is losing, I'm not scared because I know what the NDC is doing. I am not the type who looks at people's emotions and I'm determined at the conclusion of where Kabediama will be. No. There are people who don't have the patience to understand issues. But as time goes on, they start to learn and understand. And to me, I'm not intimidated by, hey, Kevin, NDC, they are losing power. Me, that thing does not do me anything. It doesn't do me anything because I have first class information every single day. I am watching, I am studying, I am talking about the politics. I am seeing the work the government is doing. When I go on the ground, I see it. I have been to Ghana this year alone, I've been to Ghana about 7 times. I know what the government is doing. I know the hard work they are putting in, and I know how people are seeing the changes. So I won't let you intimidate anybody and say, Kevin, NDC is losing. NDC will win. NDC will win. And nobody, you are not voting for NDC, you are voting for Huba. Oh, bottom. Go and vote for MPP. Me, I will never sit here and beg any person and say, please, wouldn't be and NDC power, NDC Pobiacho, NDC is working, so they don't need to beg anybody. The president is working, so he doesn't need to beg anybody. The government, we are senior appointees, the work they are doing, the new ideas they are brought on board, the reforms. We are seeing it. So I'm not going to sit here and say, I beg you, because I was here for Nipa 5,000, ya for Nipa Nipa 500,000, I apply I'm not going to do that. Because you know the truth and I know the truth. Why should I beg you? Unless I want to lie to you. But I am not going to lie to you on these matters. I buy say 4 years of effort for 12,000. First phase 5,000. Nipa 500,000 and I apply. In the first place, so why should I come and sit here and beg you? I'm not going to beg you. And it's how feel say, oh, you are hurt because Nipa 5,000, no, yeah, and yeah, if you have any decision you can make. You see, some people need to understand something. That the politics that in 1992 can say, hey, okay, same way, yeah, you bet 20 years old. Sadia no any idea politics make for the campaign about me be president. Sadia no, yeah, politics. Sadia no, TV so. I'm radio, so me echo. When something is wrong, I will tell you, this government, something is wrong. But so far, what I have seen, so I to me, the 1 year, so I am not perturbed. I'm telling you. And the way I am talking, I am going to talk the same way, and I can tell every single Ghanaian, including myself, because of what I know. Nobody can win election 2029 except the NDC. No government, no party. No party. Indeed, it is maybe the pace at which the NDC is going, it frustrates you. It frustrates everybody. But that does not mean the NDC is not going to deliver. Your pace might not be the pace of the government. So it gets you pissed off. It gets you angry. It gets you to say things. That is fine. You have the right to that. You're entitled to that. But that does not change the focus. Yes. Because Sanka, aban we buy and ka fani pa 2 million ejuma and omu nyina anya SHS 40 anka san sem kwase se we get nene anameboa. So why are you angry? Are you not ashamed to say there was a government in power and we have 500,000 youth on the street looking for jobs? Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed as an MPP person to even sit on TV to say the government needs to recruit and pay the people their money back? Are you not ashamed for an MPP MP to sit on TV and say, why is the government not employing all these people? I didn't only pay 500,000, I buy it for 5,000. Are you not ashamed? Are you a reasonable human being? Actually, wait, Jimmy. Are you not ashamed for the MPP? Into Baumia on ferry. Ekufuado no namho gijigijinu on ferry. MPP for Nangasomi party, Ombedi Ghana so 8 years. Are they not ashamed of this situation? What is causing this situation? The air costs what is causing it? It is because there was so much unemployment. So what are you telling me? This government is trying to employ. As some try to employ. The government trying to employ, no, the government is a problem. Are you crazy? There's a difference between the government trying to employ and the government not trying to employ at all. Government, Nipa 500,000 TF, the government is trying to employ some. Also, one TSC one for Nipa 500,000 one time. Are you okay? How do you want governance to be done? In think about Miaba Power 2029. No, but to Nipa 3 billion TF. Also, the 1 year effort. Be realistic to yourself. Be realistic to yourself for once. Let's stop making it look like you named the reality, the realistic part of what we are doing. Let's not make it look like that. John Mahama is working, the NDC, they are working. And you saw Tamamoto way, you are seeing the work done around the nation. Yeah, quite Busamu said it's kind of free. And the cocoa board, 8 cocoa farmers, momo. World marketing, yeah, and the petrol price. Yeah, and I heard this story. I had a story said, 1 second, I'm just trying to fix something here. I heard this story. Mama can be Ghana for. And it's our story now. Obi Kacha will say, Petro Bobe Kosro. Now, the Panikacha will say, the Panikacha will say, oh, and the Iran for war into Petro because now catch him say, oh, now say Petro Kosro China. So, Petruma, what is the news here? I saw this story. Yasi Kopek say, rising Middle East tensions. Kopek warns fuel prices could rise to 18 per liter from Monday. What is the news here? What makes Kopek exceptional about this? Middle East, Iran for Ntokwana Yakono. Baby a petrol for you, Iran for Omnum Guta garage keys. Say run to garage keys ma petrol boy bedding. Abain ne boy din aton send your ton. And no. This does not make COPEC exceptional. What is this? So Monday, you top petrol 18 Ghana per liter. What is so exceptional about it? Because we all know where the problem is coming from. Why should this one be like Asema COPEC aka yes petrol betono 18 Ghana a liter into abain nya de into nya de into your Muhammad kobo besia no nya de o ma on 4 Ghana. It does not work like that be mo. Abain na ye the wiase and asesa o. Omo mo kontokwa no mo interest. Inti say now catch him say because petrol akodu 18 into Monday into me abain no e was say me force na me turn the 2 a wa ban di begu. Inti I'm advising the government, if through the war petrol moved to 18 Ghana cedis a liter, tell the people petrol has moved to 18 Ghana cedis a liter. When it comes down, it will move down. Finished. Nobody should pick any cup and go anywhere and go and borrow any fucking money. So if you tell me COPEC say, and so be a catch him say, eye osueni ekoku adoa, weku adoa ena ode ne binina ye nkwan into your surprise. Osueni catch you that so pa adoa nkwan. So what makes that person who say that to say sa nipa na aye something exceptional? No. We know the reality on the ground. There's a difference between a government lying to you. The NPP government, time and petrol code 17 letters, no, we all knew that the world price wasn't there. They were telling us about Russia-Ukraine war. And the Russia-Ukraine war, why is the petrol not 18? So you know, say, those people were lying. They were taking our money, they were stealing from us. But when the reasons are legitimate, why should we fight? Why should we argue? The reasons are legitimate. Akurakura one and then him say Israel, America, any Iran for Tokwano, it can make petrol go up tomorrow. So what is this thing of if you're a government communicator, you come and sit on TV and say you are dilly-dallying around it? Tell them, my friends, when the Iran war wasn't there, you saw how much we were buying petrol. Iran war is up. They have closed the garage. Petrol is expensive. Let's deal with it. Finito. What is this thing of mama politics here complicated? Mobe we no boka abe more bread to explain. Inti COPEC has not done anything exceptional. There's nothing exceptional here. When it comes to the foreign world and in the foreign countries, when petrol goes up, but there should be a reason. There should be a reason for you to tell the people Russia-Ukraine war effect na edien COVID-19 by ewiase nyina magana sika eden ede yesterday I told you how much money in Konfo right after COVID-19 100 billion about Tampa youth program was edien sasika na way 100 billion. So my friends, this is no news. Man, like you said, me come to America, petrol this gas is $3 now. America you have to petrol into 2 petrol more Ghana, but there should be a reason. There should be a reasonable reason. And the government is giving us. Right now, we see it clearly. And also TV, into me, my baby, Metranka, say Russia-Ukraine war. Abraham said the war is not affecting anything in Ghana. Abraham said the war is not affecting air petrol in Ghana. You are telling me Russia-Ukraine war. No. Abraham, what catch them say? You have, right now, last week, NPA told us we have fuel about 3 to 4 weeks. 80 price no echo do 18 na ejina na say petrol na 4 weeks to the air side I say cost what I understand with our buffer is there and the buffer cannot do all the job. Nobody should sit and say hey NDC dia na mobeka masa petrol ni tuma amutum ay radi yakupon na menya president and na me ma misika na mko beto petrol no ma uti kuro dim tax kura udia. Now you have 2 petrol na you ni ma oga dem say ai and the MP before be kasa nti na MP before nkwasiafo we o ma de papa be de obutirimu a MP before be kasa. Now do you even care about what MPP says? Nipa na odi obanim no yes no you economist o wie no or say he will choose the Ghana card over interchange nkwasiafo we mu. These are not people you are supposed to use them to weigh development. Inti COPEC for nka bibia there's nothing exceptional about this. In fact, I am even surprised the petrol cost. I am shocked. Edudita Macro, the MPA boss, any Mohammed energy minister. Why didn't petrol petrol cost? If you are trying to conserve and be like say, yedisiye, mamu fansiye, mamu fa bibia nsiye. Say petrol board cost through world marketer. Let the fuel go up in Ghana. Men ko bobi siye bi ambe show bi akon wo Ghana me hon ko chire. I'm even shocked. Say Ntokwa we start here you never seen there petrol bomb cost Ghana. What are you guys doing? Say a balance here to be sustaining, a bind to be subsidized, a bind to be for academy. Let the people know and say this is what we have to deal with. It is always to be truthful to the people than to let the people feel say you are doing something and later it will affect them. Let them buy it at high cost. How much fuel do we produce in Ghana as a nation? Sankeka say gold, yeah, buy your gold, you need petrol. Do you get what I mean? And the time gold, a petrol buy na lokoto, got petrol na ma. So what do? You sit, you let the people know the truth. And also by this time, energy minister, I a press conference, I catch say and I know they have told us, say about 2 to 3 weeks of reserve. I was saying, come catch Ghana for Jack. Mokra mwa krampo say to petrol, wanwa. Na me kra mwa say to petrol Ghana. NDC communicators start letting the people know. Say you better to petrol because of what is happening. Let them know the truth. Obia Ghana nyobia mami dia ye nyina ya dia ekaba ye be swa sikaba ye be di nti muma nyina nti ase se ahokyere de ba o se nyina na dealing with ahokyere no kwase asam na start to politics na moto ye and the asam bo nti you are thinking about the decisions you take today, the honesty you use in do your work today, and then a Ghana for besha so de to abama. Don't be the Kufuor type. Don't try to cover up anything. Don't try to be like you are saving the situation. Don't save any situation if you can't. If you can't, save it. But if you can't save it, don't save it. Because you know say tia to the church by no. O man na Lord na Muhammad dia, enye Rebecca Kufuor dia. O man no enye obi papa dia, obi ba me dia. O man ne ye nyina ye dia. Nti temu da o se afili. Ya ti petrol so ba 9, ne nyina ye afili. Ya ti petrol so ba 9, ne nyina ye ni age. Nti ahokyere braba, mon kan kyere Ghana for let everyone 1% till now. Petrol pon kosro. I'm even shocked. Why? Petrol needs to go up. I didn't think kosro. Yempe kululu bia o NDC aban. Moma petrol bon kosro. Yeni ati Ghana. Yeni timemufo ebetia. Let it be real. What is this cover up and trying to please somebody? MPP kwasi afo na be please yomo. Ejimi for we are. We mono omo to me 8 years. They could not even tell one truth at true for we. But we odiomochi odiomodim kromfo on kan kure we na obe please yomo. Pleasing them for what? These are fools who are run the country down. They are not even telling you they are sorry. Let us be realistic to the people. Team, stay with me. I know you are in the skies. My team, they are flying tonight too. So, my Mr. S, Mr. P, they are on a flight tonight in Tama. Team, which one is this? Okay. Is there a report behind it? Yeah, Inti, Masa, thank you, Mr. S. They are in the sky. Okay, they are in the sky, but Mr. S just sent me a video to play. Masa, we are not going to entertain nonsense. Say, you please the MPP for my bodam. One to be please the MPP for. Why should anybody please the MPP? Why should you sit in Ghana and say, I am a government, I want to please the MPP? Petro Bokos Rinti, I don't know how to communicate it. Send the communication to me. Let me do it for the government for free. Make job my Ghana for whom? For more communication, Mbrame. Send me the communication. Let me do the communication for the government. Because me Ghana for start here, me be true. Internet and metia will be to me for video. Be say Kevin Tailor. Because me, I'm being realistic. I'm going to be realistic. So let's brace ourselves. There's a reason, the rational reason. And this is the report. Mr. S. Fanchamo. Moon tier report, no. Ya bomb vessel. Imredu mama Ghana for 1 year say you betum. Yenye ni to gani. Wenye adada momu. Let them know the truth. Don't cover anything up. We are not ready to hide anything from the people. Muntimina communication among fambrame. Video na share no. Where ye vessels are edi petrol eba ewiase. Omu nyina no ekwan na ye de petrol fam ewe pono so no. Bepo baako ha na bepo baako ha ni nyina fa Iran. Eno no a tunnel. Right? Iran for krom nefa. Ewiase ships nyina de oil ba Africa ni Europe ni ade eho nefa. Ende Iran for any America for ship na de petrol ba no owurem pani abombe no bom. Dia bombe nansen e ba Ghana o ene abombe no. Dia bombe nansen e ba Ghana ni Nigeria ni Congo. Ya bombe no what work akire me say an adentina ye betu petrol. Hwe ye bombe petrol wo say ye betu wonti ase. NDC for move communication be na me dwedwem kire Ghana for no. Inti yebetum obi ambresi no ho. Yɛte so a yɛbɛte so John Mahama ɔbaa na bomb ni hɔ no. Time John Mahama start aban na Iran ne US bomb no yɛntoto nhye ship no. Na de petrol no efo. Mokwa da my lucky na say to ye adwuma. Inti betuma na nkakra ma mo. My lucky to ye adwuma. Inti etumi nante kakra ma mo. Ya bombia na dwi me no ka say didim where ya gani enye kwase ampe beka say Russia Ukraine ai yemfa wheat ma yemfa momba na wheat ne mo efa petro ho kwase afo MPP for where ya gani ya bombe inti yenye ready emu oda mum yendi emu odi nso amum ye nyina yemfa de ndinim inti I am telling the NDC communication, I am telling the communication director Sami Jemfi momfa communication mbrame mama monkofo ne ntiase mama mokotena TV so nya na we de yakoka Ghana fo bibofu he na Ghana ni na ne bibofu no at the end of the day wo Ghana ni no wakoto petro I was say otiase ontiase ko so otiase ai inti we are here inti petro no obia fa na adwene say any day betuma tum any day my like say me nya president kama press conference grada that the free South Korea kamutu kama ka kire mo dada hey Ghana hello say say amunyina bo hu de ekoso ye bombe inti ye betum me we thank you nation na me ko dia na be because enya me na me tu petro no petro munyina bo ni tua we nya dia Kevin Tailor betena ha na Ghana for mo amunim se ne o man kikire tie na wa wunim se wi ase akon de mumema nyembo mpaye nyameso mpaye empenifo mienu kuntoko amena me bo so nyameso mpaye empenifo mienu ekwo mo ntokwa mpenifo miensa ekura kese miensa ekwo mo ntokwa me na mbebo so nyame so mpaye nti we de mo amunu sa ban ye ba ye na ye yedwuma na bibia cause make kaka sanse mo no na Ghana fo no wote petrol so mu hu ye wote diesel so no mu hu ye wote kerosene so Ghana fo na omko epo no sa omo diesel no mo de kopo no mote so no mu hu ye nti ade ne we de ye sremo na we de mo amunim dabi o mo mo ntiase no mo mbresi omo ho ai hwe urade jagopo ana so bi kura be sire mesi bom fa communication mbreme mo de ana mo yenya mesam ene ye kan wo ye be lose seat NDC MPP mameka bi nkyira mo Ghana fo nyi mo MPP so mo ye moa wo Ghana ni obayi ni kokro moti to abama MPP oya boa urade jagopo onhwe de esi wo hu de esi 8 years no na ende obi da ho te Ghana se meto abama MPP a oni adoa bini difference be ne wo Obia oti TV so kasama MPP oni adoa bini difference nim me say obia okasama MPP nde se me convince na toma ba omia na yensamra power sa nipa no oni adoa bini won faso channel every say adoa bini ebema eyedien osuani nutrient mmoa MPP for we mu omo ya adoa bini
eye adoa bini enim kontromere hwe adoa no wahu ani gumdo so no Nitino, wow, Nitino. Aha, once I was an neighbor. I do have been in a sentence. Say what we Nitino. Sir, video fans about command so share like a farmer wumia. Faboso, fans about command so what? I do have been any control me. Share, I do ano. Wow, and the boom does no. Nitino, wow, Nitino. Aha, once I was an neighbor. I do have been in a sentence. Say what once I was an neighbor. I do have been in a sentence. Say what we need to know. Sir, video fans about command so share like a farmer wumia. Faboso, fans about command.
Announcement in Abano and a down alert in the Strait of Hamas. Again, Abrofunica and the we say Abrofu Nangaso Mokunto, almost say announcement to Mamo. Iran for the announcement about almost say. Iran wants ships to stay out of the straits. Any attempt to pass could be dangerous. Commercial traffic plunges as tension sour. The Omokanyana say, almost say Omatum. Well, bear why you so to ship. Say, ship petrol wom, diesel wom, whatever a Iran for Omo garage Ediabano, Omba Bombo, Tomo Catcher, Mon Pakamo ship with ye. What's a Ghana can say? And they call we when you go on air, we should try and can you crunch a Ghana for one term? Na Ghana for no to be biase. A bim na my so much Jimmy, but be to be dear course will be as you win. Me na catch now. Ghana ni be the way crossing you. Obie nim dear course wo ewiase. me catch say and the way they can say ya and on betia she say and the way they can say ya me say Hamas no sa baby a petrol fa wo eye Iran no on baby a ya chro Iran hwe picture no he e no hwade ye betu petrol mu ye na chro evidence whenever no evidence based journalism no wo baby a ya chro Strait of Hamas on baby a ho ye kokko no eno esa ekwan finfin no e ho highway na ship ni nyina fa ho it won say Iran wa ha ena Oman wo ho ena wo UAE wo ho Dubai for no so hye ho hwe on sa baby a ye no red no sa channel no bronika sa channel a eye tokura eda epono so a eye ship e kofa oil 20% of the world's diesel ana petrol eye ewiase fango no uye oha engichemu eduonu 20% a eho ne fa fango e wiase a yetu a ye friend petrol a ye ton no emu oha engichemu eduonu 20% of the world petrol no ase ne fa ehon America for ni Iran for kontokwa no ya bombe no into traffic ache ship bia nko ship bia mba video na ma wo hwe ya bombe ship so mo be try so mbefem enti also tia se petrol no ebi nya maaye na ma betena ha na me ye John Muhammad ye oya adi o e na mamunsuro mamunsuro de ya betum ready ya go pom ana sometimes nyewe bia Mr. Kevin de onye you cry asem ni na make catch no into china sorry ni atuma cause Kevin Tailor catch there until say America for be stop bombing no Iran for be bie kwan ni mu no mo make sure say ye embrace ye ho me woni aban we mema NDC aban nye na adwene say obetwa Ghana for ntro say we die ye betuma aso ano ukoso ano efiri he the only way betuma aso ano no say ntokwa we jai. Ain't about 35%, right? Oh, they are saying 35% of the world oil production. Honefa. Or hanti chemu ediasan enum 35%. Ewiase oil, eye petrol, diesel no honefa. Eni a bombi hono. It almost say memo bianfa bianfa ho. Hamus. Enya Hamas. Phonetics. You say Hamus. Enya Hamas. Into the honors of say Kevin, it is not Hamas, it is Hamus. Say Hamas so, say Hamus so, say Adwan Kwayo, say Adwa Binio. At the end of the day, a binini bong. Into a Hamus, and as a Hamasa, a petrol once somebody eka. Baby, I was say run a ura yenya petrol top. Into the Montana Phonetics and Casse, it is Hamus and not Hamas. What it was now the Kofogal of Fikumase be doing crying. Hey, in Groma Nyanza. In Nyanza say Kevin, the thing is not Hamas, it is Hamus. Mate. In Nyanza say it is mentioned Hamas and not Hamas. Mr. Nyanza, baby yatum. Whether it is Ochi Bini and Adwa Binia, there's still a Bini in the middle there. There's still HAM still a Ham ho. In this Hamas and not Hamas. Yatum. I ready to do what you do. For more, you do for her. Korea Nkrumah Yonsei and I say Yonsei Nkrumah the old brofo Nkrumah Nyansa no Nkrumah Nyansa where the Yonsei and I say Yonsei I say Yonsei ni nyina yon ho Yonsei University Korea omo eba be honor the president's honorary degree on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ochina 10:30 a.m. Korean time, 1 a.m. Ghana time. It is a me show na you be picking live on Loud Silence TV. Ube to me ashe. Me show no be end at 12. Yeah, end and straight now picking feed in live from Korea. It will be happening on Loud Silence TV. Yeah, Wazer will pick it up and then we will also show it live on Loud Silence TV. John Dramani Mahama, the president of Ghana, Yonsei University in Korea. In Korean answer, Yonsei and I say Yonsei. Hey, in Groma to brofo. Adwa binio so twin binio e bini bi shemfinfin was still a bini e bon inti your president will be anim he's going to be honored honorary degree on John Dramani Mahama Umpeo he's the president. He's getting recognitions because of a Jumapa oye we onya tafre we onya toy president we onya koliko onya trofo we a president okano kure odinu kure emu ya din obeka kire emu ya mra obeka kire eye Korea fo kura ehu inti anyina no 1 a.m. Ghana time, President Mahama will be receiving this award, and Loud Silence TV will be picking it live inti men na obetumi ahwe the live etie president no any Korea for omoni judge. There's another announcement you need to know. President Mahama ebesa aba United States of America. Abe receive awards be ewo America and also abasobodi a yede ma John Mahama e wi ase de agesi ano obi a na adwene say dwumadi a John Mahama edi ene modemo a obon ho no obi ehu de ekọ Lincoln University before that no we no ebe on the 27th. In fact on the 27th, you know, let me start from the 26th. On the 26th of March, we know John Dramani Mahama, Lincoln University they will also honor him by honoring him with the doctorate conferment. Lincoln University awarded for outstanding public service, leadership in governance, and commitment to human advancement and education. Into on the 26th of March, you know, Lincoln University so obe ma John Mahama another honorary award. And also ebekoso United States of America. Do not forget here the details in your bro. This is through the efforts and the collaboration between the Ghana Embassy in America, which is Washington, D.C., and a affiliate, a consulate or New York, especially the ambassador, Mr. Victor Smith, ambassador, His Excellency Ambassador Victor Smith. He has actually worked hard, and the people with they reaching out to him and telling him, say, we have seen something about your president. We want to honor him. We want to reward him, and through the collaboration of the embassy, you know, his effortless leadership, you know, he has been able to make sure this is going to be possible. So John Dramani Mahama will be honored, and I would like to tell the ambassador he has done a marvelous job. In fact, what the Lincoln University saw in the president when they also approached their embassy, the way the ambassador made them understand that they have made the right choice, the right decision to honor John Dramani Mahama, confer honorary doctorate on the president, you know, it's been wonderful. And we all know Victor Smith, his track record, diligent service to Ghana. He's a comrade and also without blemishes. You cannot attach that man with anything like corruption or anything. You can't be our holding offices, ambassadorial positions, executive positions in the NDC, and all the way now being the ambassador or the United States, Washington, D.C., representing Ghana. No? You have to see, say, these are the things you should expect from the embassy, and also Lincoln University are willing to confer this doctorate, the honorary doctorate on John Dramani Mahama. Now, on the 26th, the next day, which is 27th, another award will be John Mahama will be awarded another honorary award, and this one is going to happen at World Affairs Council of Philadelphia. Obi bese mi nuanama santifo bese Philadelphia. And also 27th of March, after Lincoln University for John Mahama the honorary award, doctorate award, 27th, the next day, John Dramani Mahama, World Affairs Council of Philadelphia. Yebetuma kan Philadelphia. Almost John Dramani Mahama another award. It is coming left and right because they are seeing the work he's doing. They are seeing what he's doing from just the day he was sworn in, the changes he has made. People are sitting outside, they are seeing how they have their colleagues coming to Ghana, bringing messages, their business partners moving from America to Ghana. They are seeing how Ghana is open for business, and gradually it is going to build. That is why international organizations, universities that are recognized around the world are opening up their doors to John Mahama, honoring him and encouraging him to do more, because they believe that the leadership qualities, it is exceptional. And also through the embassy of Ghana, Washington, D.C., the World Affairs Council of Philadelphia, and as a Philadelphia, almost at the award Ebeto John Mahama. So, in fact, some person who know a little bit about the International World Affairs Council of Philadelphia, they have given awards to so many people. In fact, say when you see this, then the kind of people they have awarded the International Statesperson Award, and the International Statesperson Award. Of the World Affairs Council of Philadelphia is the highest honor World Affairs bestows. A tribute for global leadership. It is presented periodically and awarded. It is presented periodically and awarded to distinguished international figures and world leaders whose work has advanced the twin goals of peace and freedom and resulted in a significant positive impact on world affairs. So, the World Affairs Council of Philadelphia, and also on the 27th. The day I'll be 26th, I'll be Lincoln University. No, the next day, also the World Affairs Council of Philadelphia, they will be awarding the president. And Nipa, in the past, they have awarded NATO Deputy Secretary General Rose Gotmola in 2019. They awarded her. We can also talk about Petro Poroshenko, president of Ukraine. They also awarded him February 2019. Somebody like Sebastian Pinera, president of the Republic of Chile. They also awarded him 2014. Tony Blair, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, November 2012. They awarded Tony Blair. They also gave an award to Secretary of State James Baker and Congressman Lee Hamilton. That is 2007. Co-bono musicians, chairs of the Iraq Study Group. Now, they also awarded bono musician and international humanitarian activist 2005. His Majesty King Hussein of Jordan. He was also awarded by the World Affairs Council of Philadelphia all the way in 2000 and the year 2000. Now, almost awarded a year. Yitzhak Rabin, Prime Minister of Israel. This is 1997. They awarded this person to an award. Mikhail Gorbachev, also President of the Soviet Union, 1993. They awarded that person. Anwar Sadat, President of Egypt, also 1983. They gave him an award. Kurt Waldheim, Secretary General of the United Nations, 1974. They awarded him, and also his His Royal Highness Prince Bernard of the Netherlands, 1973. So you can see they have been awarding world leaders, distinguished individuals. It is the turn of John Dramani Mahama on the 27th of March 2026. Busumi way, they will also be conferring an award on John Dramani Mahama. So this is something to keep in mind. And remember, we will be showing this live on Loud Silence TV. We'll be making sure, this event, you watch it live. But Ochinano, end Ghana time, 1 a.m. No, Yonsei University, Korea, no, almost say they are going to confer a honorary degree on John Dramani Mahama. Ghana time 1 a.m. Korean time 10 a.m. You cannot miss this. The President of the Republic is making you proud. Now, na enkofobik can some fa a year, you see. You see a year. Jet, jogbe. And Nipebi, Makajo say MPP for Jimmy. They want to force people to believe that there's a problem where there's no problem. There is no problem anywhere. You see, President John Dramani Mahama Air Korea or the new plane the Koye, na plane Bombardier. So plane ultima to me a Juma to me a president to me update home computers in ya Juma. Ain't Nipebi someone tiasi I didn't John Mahama go for the new plane. Now, you see, sometimes, any refill, Makacha for Mukai. This is Gabi Ochredako. This is Bumpty. This is the president of Trinidad and Tobago. And Ukuchichi Ado, on I say. This was when the Kufuado was president. The president went on an official trip to Trinidad and Tobago. Kwasiafona, Obuku social media can say, if Gabi Ochredako had a private jet and Nadian. This is when President Kufuado was president. He traveled from Ghana with the taxpayers' money. He put his brother on a flight. He put Gabi Ochredako on a flight and their wives and girlfriends. Went on an official visit. Went to meet the Trinidad and Tobago president. And then during the meeting, the defense minister was sacked from the room. The ministers who were supposed to be in charge of the meeting, the foreign affairs minister, they were sacked from the room. It was left with only Gabi. What was Gabi's role? This was not even dangerous. Problem not there. You are calling Jesus. Mo problem is say, you say John Dramani Mahama airco South Korea. How many hours are to free Ghana? Ubedu South Korea. It's on for Falcon Nemko. Nobody is saying Falcon Enyejumao, but you cannot trust the Falcon because of its consistent breakdown. Security risk involved with the Falcon. I feel Yankobia budget or budgets a parliament to say you better plane for. The government is in the process of buying a new plane. Now, the reason why the government is buying a new plane for every president or baby to use it is because the government, even though we are saying this plane Falcon, no, it is road or fly worthy, the president and the government cannot trust it. It is the trust. Because any one time pe a Falcon they break it down. Consistently, South Falcon they break it down. So the president doesn't want to make a mistake. If you want the president to fly the Falcon in the country, it is safe. But to tell me, say, President Enkotina Falcon now, we cannot trust him. Falcon now, every day, it will be breaking down in the sky, no? I brought the president's brother. The president's brother has a plane that is modern. The only thing that the country is doing, few on there better go Falcon, no? Sa few on any a modern plane, what do I see at was I want to see? Oh, bottom. President Mahama Obejusika. Obiaba report so akwo document this President Mahama rent jet. MPP mu ya muamu mame. Obedwa. Petro na ye tegu fa akonim na ye nya ntone. Ene na ye egu Ibrahim Mahama plane. Ibrahim Mahama ni plane na O2482 editu kwa abrochi kohwe ne ho yare. Adentina O2482 etu eye Ibrahim Mahama plane edekwa abrochi kohwe ne ho yare a enkwasiafo mo nka se ye nche O24 ntum. Adentina na so tumfo nyina na oya santima hene gold nyina hye na ase adentin nka so tumfo gold diempene. The president's brother has a plane as we wait for the presidential jet to be ready, I will advise the president to be using the president's brother's flights. They should buy petrol, fuel, whatever, and put inside. It is better than a president going to rent a jet. Kwasiampe na nanka form. Yadine dua di kwesi fridge so on to me tamo ka kire say ohia jet obedware wom. Today you are telling us say a Ghanaian has a flight, he has a plane, a president ni nua di anti because it belongs to Ibrahim Mahama anti. President Mahama enkofu nkukobuoru no nkowu kwasiafo edru muso a na makofo akowu. Me say mon twain ba omi abedi president a na say 2041 oba no be president a na ye de fa kon ni besi wa twen no oba no abetu eno de kwasiafo mimi o plane ya papa chen Ghana plane no etumi tu kwan papa safety ni better chen Ghana plane no na me mbese matam Ghana sika ko rent private jet me say minua no fa o plane ma me na petrol na meto egu nkukobuodum no ma me ntongu plane mu fa nko a mote Ghana say what problem ma bodam yetumi tina Ghana na ekufo the two plane no akọ Spain akọhwe match no aba kwasiampanyi otumi for private jet no akọhwe Tottenham match no aba na enkwasiafo. You tell yourself you are intellectuals, you are reasonable, you have been to school in nine. Some of you people will be dying. Na mo ba be wu a ye the plane ya bi na be fama kwa abrochi akọhwe mo. The stupidity of a black man. Na me de mo lucky kra na me ne John Mahama anka Ibrahim Mahama plane come me picture be bo ho. Yes. The also ya kotere no ombra me gan se me wan me picture. Mo ye lucky crazy. Kwasiafo mo rented jet $17,000 every 60 minutes. For how many months? Ya catch am say adentina mo rented jet mo ka say ye nkwasiafo. John Mahama ko rented jet to ni nua dia. Ena ni nua ne do ne bra na say me mpese kwa kofu nkukobuo na kowu because that Falcon is one. Even though almost my repair, you cannot trust it. So I have a plane. I'm also a Ghanaian. I'm a taxpayer. I love my nation. I did not go to the military, but I can also serve. So take my plane. Use the petrol now to be good for economy. Nafa guwe mu nafa kobra. Na kwasi afo John Mahama call Korea no. Nebusi afo meeting no kwa na say Ghana for meeting no kwa. You are foolish people in Ghana. More people for muni munyansa. You are foolish people. Meteya, the stupid piglets in parliament calling themselves minority. President Mahama has broken the code. Me say, so we break the code now. Aya na mu be adwuma munja mu V8 ni sifie na momfa trotrombra afenyo ma kene ne nkwasiafo. You are talking about breaking the code. Say mu be adwuma aya momfa trotro na munja mu V8 ni sifie ade na munyina mo pa V8 atene ma be adwuma MPs kwasiafo because you want safety, you want to live. Now obi oya president na nkofa nkukobuo meboa. At this point when there's no problem you don't call Jesus. Petro na ye de gba begu fa akonu me na de gu John Ibrahim Mahama plane nim no. The onti ase no onko Hamas and I say Hamas. No go Petro mra. Me say Petro de begu nkukobuo na mo friend fa akonu nim no. Eno na ye de egu Ibrahim Mahama plane nim. Mahama Ibrahim ha o di plane na che o say ye mfa nko. It is why also want to once and call Hamas and Hamas. Nako for Petro bra. Now I also very good play Mukwasia for Munim de Mama, with all due respect, replace the jata with your face. I don't know so you be as a usro. Nyaminim na me president. Nyaminim nanka we amikwe na mafakete for no mugum. Ai kete na mafakete for na makobalo bamboy makofa entafo no musa gonja san no musu gum nipa 13 intimi duru bebia na ye failure no musi mo de Mahama pa irade Mahama irade we jao sankwasi afo na adwuno MPP for omo jimi bruta omo jimi tu omo me say adoa bini ho onfa so che MPP for adoa bini mo lucky say na me ekwa me ekwa bedu a anka me kono na makofa gonja dance ensemble adwa dance ensemble na makofa mefa kete for 8 adwa 8 dia 8 gonja 8 farafara no mu nyina gum baby ameduru bia no mo si no mo sakike be picture the taro home planning landia na me picture na so sing Mahama is the hope mo de mu bi Ewrade agobo Ewrade Mahama the gentility dina go for ejimi yo Mahama gentility me say kafa picture taro home planning landed pet na so Mahama is the hope na bo is the hope na kwasi ebi sede na natobia na o de amane na na tu kwan kwasi afo mo bibi mo ni adoa bini difference nim
adoa bini enim kontromere hwe adoa no wahu ane gum do so no hwe niti no wahu niti no aha wansa wansa na eba adoa bini ne sante no a se wahu niti no sa video fansa ba koma no so hwe like fama wumia
before why say adoa bini mugum do so odi wie pɛ na afford no ai we a laxative adoa bini mu laxative odi wie pɛ na afford no MPP for mugu adoa bini say mugum do so 68 no o we say na more parliament kwasi afo mu po and this be we 2029 Ewrade go for and there Samira ba obi anti be wallahi me ko be kire mu kafia they say why is adoa bini MPP for mugum do so na mugu party mu do so adoa bini munimu nyansa mo na metu yafo ya catch them say when there's no problem don't call Jesus, because when you call Jesus you have to be ready to be pure. Ufre yesu make sure so akuma mu ye pure. Now you are calling Jesus whilst you are dirty. Why is adoa bini mugum do so when there's no problem don't call Jesus, so because before you call Jesus make sure your heart is pure. If your heart is not pure and you call Jesus, whatever Jesus will do, it will turn around to destroy you. Intimate show, when there's no problem, don't call Jesus. And no bini. Mommy and enim. Team. Hey, but maybe I'm team no omo play mo. Mr. S. Okay. Oh, Mr. S, thank you. Or the inaba. Intesiano. Yam penetutum penanoa. Mr. S diaba. No balling or roasted. Yeah, go get me that. But you might be dead rough. Ejuma me pe ejuma we die ende intiesia no mo pese wo ka play no asem no yem pene tutun yem pene no a ena nana kan no no balling or roasting. Mr. S the video na ba ma member video no na ye hu say no balling or roasting. That's thank you very much. Nana said yeah
yem pen no a neither balling or roasting. Yempet no 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 neither balling or roasting.
Neither balling or roasting. Yam pen totum penenoa. If there's no problem, don't call Jesus. Nkwasiafo. Onje. Na onje go hwe de u botam. Onje Kevin Tailor show no kwa o dia na obeso ko hwe. Thank you very much, team. Good evening to the Ashanti Regional Minister. Ewie me friend na me di nkomo. And I'm going to say, Honorable, Now to say, my friend Panos, na me so say you to me kasa be 2 minutes cry. And one of my friend, the president of the Ashanti region, the minister. My friend minister, Mr. Minister, how are you? My friend Kakachiano, or fire no stre, and I'm so Mr. Minister na day. Now oxygen or Mr. Minister, go follow. How fucking. I say okay, me go. Me say, so go follow. How brutal. Me say we are Ashanti into mu di omunka. Into me di watam sa. Utumi nya. I say Kevin, me go follow. Ya stre sa. You tumi kasa because. Why you be kasa me tie di pa. I say Kevin. And I'm so. Nanse we share penguin. Ewe yi ase. And I see I'm share penguin. And I'm busan say see no oxygen ana. Uni penguin. I got a friend say. I got a cassava every before. Do I say penguin? Uni penguin. Mr. Get me penguin picture. Osina me unsa so ko yebi no ko share penguin. Akwa bi no communicate a friend saying. Oh, give me the guy's name. Akwa your customer MPP and him to me. Or a penguin pa. Oh, a friend saying. Poyando. Or a penguin frog rough. Aye. Poyando. Also, a penguin pa. And I'm much steady Poyando. The tea, where's the penguin? They be a moon TV. I'm sure some Aqua is a penguin. Aye. Poor penguin. And I'm afraid so, Minister. Uncle for the said, oh, my own now, or Kevin. Because for no, my Jimmy too. Or say before, and I'm saying, Minister Becker, that's how we have Minister, or say Kevin Jai. Sanko for the Bioka Kamaso, oh, my Jimmy too. And I'm saying, come to my so much Jimmy rough, Baka so much Jimmy tour, not so much Jimmy to us here, and also the Manusis Minaso. Kevin, I then there. Sa MP before omo me cast man over Jimmy no bonena. Ombeso omo dada Ghana for say the end no omo Jimmy rough. MP minister. Poyando ni. So we steady Poyando pa. Because join Poyando and the penguin for me. Or say penguin rough. Poyando ni otina wana ohwe ni tina. Na bodgy ene na no efom de no aka bom an ena ne ha eyes apam. It was Mike Edima as a penguin, Poyando, Kwasiaki Kankwa. Now let's take care of business. Now, moment to us. Poyando, so many people know, Dim Kwasiasem Bruta. This is another thing that we need to talk about. And then, Akwebi also a security expert. Ghana Kwasiebia is a security expert. Kwasiebia is a security expert. And I think one of the jobs are easy for Ghana. I am an expert. I am an expert. That foolishness needs to stop. The foolishness in Ghana about Ofuibia Bejina TV Swa, he's a security expert. He's a security expert. And I'm saying, where do they get their certification from? Where did they go and come back to tell us, say, we are security expert? It is becoming too nauseating. Jimmy Nibia to Metana TV, oh, we have a security expert on the line. Now, Osha Akwebia or Kasana would see Asame Free Trimu Bar. And I was, now go away. Jimmy, I want to me, then security expert come. Last me, we say Iran and Toko is starting. Now, Kwasiam paying back of small boy, gay boy is gay, Ibad Ibrahim, gay. Now, Jimmy, we have a say, and we have our security as well as Kwasiam for Ibad Ibrahim. The sexuality crowd, American punk, bathroom, room. Ibad Ibrahim Kwasiam paying we ya kai mrebi sa foolish boy we a ontumi kokoro ne to oya sala ko ontumi kokoro ne to ye obegina TV suma joy news Kwasiam for fan say security expert adan a wa hwe eye Al Jazeera atwetwe ne be mama ne ho aba Kwasiam paying anajo 12 na wa sorry onya sorry o na otwetwe ne be ma wo hwe podo na ko hwe Al Jazeera kakra na we take note of boss yan I'm a security expert na Kwasiam paying sa no na nde ubie TV Uko social media, now your interview will be, yes, say, security expert. Security expert in what? More video we na mincho adewi.
Let me get clarity again before we move on. You say, and I'm referring again to what the minister said, the economy restricts how many people we can employ. And then he also talks about the IMF conditionalities and even goes on to refer to how much you're already paying in terms of wage bill for those who are currently employed, about 13 billion. Are you saying that irrespective of these, the minister still got the 5,000 number wrong? There could be more.
It's not the duty of the minister to come and tell us how many people they are employing to the service. It's not the duty of the Minister of Interior to come and be telling us how much government is paying. It's not the duty of the minister to come and tell us how many workforce we have and how many we needed most. But let's even say that the minister said we need to take 5,000 people into the agencies under him. The approach he adopted is wrong. The strategy he put in place is wrong. And there was no exigency, there was no emergency for the minister to take a centralized position and give us a third-party vendor whose background has not been checked, and he threw it onto the security agencies. And Beatrice, that is why I'm saying that if the minister says that the agencies under him are going to employ 5,000 people, do you know how many people the BNI is employing? Do you know how many people Yoko will employ? Do you know how many people the military is employing? Because these agencies are National Security Council institutions that are not directly under the Minister of Interior. He got it wrong. And the better he stops speaking, the better it is for him.
Ms. Akumado, you should admit that in as much as you may have information, the minister might also have information regarding the state of our purse and other issues that we have that you may not be privy to, which is the reason he gave us what he did.
5,000 people. If we are taking 5,000 people, it has nothing to do with your purse. How then do you justify? How then do you qualify those who are going to make the 5,000 list? Where are they going to come from? And where do they come from? You have just disappointed the Africans and everybody. We are not talking about money here. In any case, when it comes to the payment of this particular third-party vendor and the strategy he brought, has the Minister of Finance approved for the budget?
All right, so that is it. Auntie Kevin Tailor, and you could see no. Abusia, I same way on Madi can catch us NDC for. Let me tell you one thing about say Nipo Mutuma NDC no. So we 50%. Make me catch you say by now about 10 to 20% they are getting annoyed. They are losing interest in the governance, especially prosecution of criminals, especially how the law is dealing with the so-called criminals in their campaign. And some chairman Freemind can say NDC for catch the Ghana for say so many criminals in MPP, and MPP was a crime scene. Ghana was a crime scene. John Mahamakai, president, and a chairman Freemind says, someone dear, more better now, so more 2 years dear. You see, when ya about 3 months or so. Aden die na esi mu kwanti amonso mo ba ya yenhu bibia na aden na ase enema bibie kosuro. This is the question of Chairman Freemind obisa because na nse obeti a NDC grassroots we see abuafu we see yenye adwuma we see a whole lot of issues and complaints and eba mountain so and yenso Chairman Freemind kasa as one of Nkrofo the NDC by here. Of course, he did a lot of contribution to NDC victory in 2024. In this any power we have no can say any consequence will be baby attack no. And I'm very much assured say Kevin Tailor or attack Chairman Freemind because or no ankasa sebi one no enenam oba Ghana no mo win election oba Ghana in Nkoto I think in Nkoto Freemind any ba kubi so ka ho no mo nipa 9 sesen ena mo ba Ghana what you say na bo ba Ghana ni na unity how we see fighting on social media to win power for NDC what you say enti say na niema nkoyi na say nipa pro na ba monti so be kasa. It tells you how sensible the person is, and it tells you how any panel or very, very what do quality passionate. Because on no party nanka in the beginning no all moment so make campaign and NDC. Now on also Ghana opese Ghana ejina yi opese Ghana fa ne ntoma pa den ifra eno ntia enti me chairman Freemind me ne ya adwen 100% because NDC need to realize say 4 years na di mo no akaka krabi ya akakora no 3 years kikako yebedu 2027 mu no honom ena no mo be campaign omo so abekire se yento abamfra mo bio ye hono ene bibisa mo se ade ben na maye mo bona mo share prosecution na mo be prosecute nkofo sika nkofo wie ya mo kama yi na etie no mo agisen na sen ena modi omo akọ prison and as sen na mo aye de mogedi omo. These are the questions we are going to ask them. And the media madikaka send this for they should do the right thing because all of us in an yebo mobile power. It is a number be do to me money to me na se be can say minamunti na mo nkasa mo betina aye ne mo pa and the mujejireje because a drew bra said be most happy to me biwa ye bebo amoma position. And I've been saying this and I will say it every single time I'm meeting platform this one. Because Sebi Ebusebi Nyado, Yantu Aba Mandis in Ibiso watch on to office, no kwaji allowance, no on relaxing, on Brakuma Yenim se on minor aboka brand NDC MPP for Tiso, or Brakwa Yenim se MPP for Sika, Monkasa Mokandi to Yajimu, my assurance. Samoba, you are going to do what is expected of you. Now, after now, then you demand more yakukwasen. And I will say it and say it numerous times. And yes, and this monya de papa. Now, we make sure say prosecution no ebe go through. Now, we make sure say nkofo mo betu sika pre-beginning and we should know them. Say this and that and that. And omo ye yo mo betu sika. And of course, say ombe jeli omo. You people should jail them. Say mobile name and shame them. You should do it and stop hiding it. That is my problem. So we banner so to me a den na mokai. Mahama, you are being too soft. Amamu enye se bi wo charity home. Na woni omo da bi amamu eye ade bi a ewo se nipa di sebi obu oman ne mra so a u taking it on. Ade na why so soft. Ghana oman ne echichiri obi a wadi sika bi and the person must suffer the consequences. Ade na yehu de ekoso. Owura Mahama e de ka kire wo legacy ni save the year. Wo legacy no make sure so be live ni ye na nko yesa wo legacy no ase efe ase nyefe ase yehu de eka ase waya ade ase wanya ade. Set the record straight. Kire wadwe wo comment section. Makra bye bye.